Welcome back, guys. It's episode 52.
That means a year's worth.
Yeah, you got an episode a
doing it
week
every week.
for a year. It only took 2 years.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot, but one every 2 weeks ain't bad, right?
No, bro. Hey, a lot of people would have quit by now,
Yeah.
but we do it for the love of the game.
Don't get me wrong, I've been thinking it.
Are we really?
No.
We do it for the love of the game.
I keep invested in it. So
Yeah, episode 52. It's a lot. Maybe we'll reach 100. Do you think? I think we'll reach 100.
oh yeah.
Yeah, even if it's me on my own.
Yeah. You'll reach 100. One of us will.
Yeah,
One day.
even if it's just me on my phone speaking to the abyss.
He's just there looking at his phone because he doesn't have the setup anymore. He's just like,
Hey, welcome guys.
But
And he's
yes,
just staring in corner.
But yeah.
Oh God. Clear it.
How are we all?
Oh, good. Good.
Good.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not been long since we've all seen each other because we were all out the other night, weren't we? So,
Yeah, we're all looking good.
How's
We're all
everyone been since
we're all
that
looking
night?
Fresh.
all right, to be fair. I got up and played footy yesterday, didn't I? And I'm just not made for 11 aside anymore.
Did you win?
No, he lost 5-4.
Did you bet on yourself?
I bet on myself.
Yeah. That's illegal, isn't it?
Did you
to do
score?
that?
No, I'll play him right back.
Hmm.
So,
Just so did you
That's a brave position to choose after a session of drinking.
it weren't great for the guy that I was put up against. He had some right speed. And the worst thing was that our centre mid just kept drifting forward, leaving me virtually 2v1, sometimes even 3v1. And I'm just like, balls are getting played over the top and I can't get up tight to them. I've got to like zonal mark because I've got like 2 or 3 of them. And I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. And I don't know half the guys I was playing with as well, so I can't like be shouting at them to get back into position because I don't know their names. So I'm just shouting random numbers that I see on back at shirt, like, get back.
Number 22.
Yeah, I was just like, get back to your position.
So a full-size pitch?
Yeah.
Concord?
No, it was somewhere in Rotherham.
Oh, right.
I was filling in for
I hate playing
a game.
11 aside.
I actually didn't mind it.
Proper football win.
It's just because, especially when you're playing with people you've never played with, and you can't interpret how they play, it's nigh on impossible.
Yeah, so obviously I got invited to the game from Kyle, one that let us play Friday football week. He said his team were a bit short on players and needed a few to cover. And it got to just before half time, and the guy that I was like marking, he finally comes up to me and says, stick him on his right because he's got no left foot. And I'm like, that had been good information to know before we kicked off. I went, because there were a few times that he were on his left foot and I'm scared
who
at cross
said
coming
that?
in. Kyle,
When did he say that?
about 5 minutes before half
Well,
time.
like he shouted it.
No. He come over to me and said it.
Alright. I'm going to imagine he shouted it and guys like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
would you be?
He's like,
You're right off.
he's like he used to
Just
play.
be a peg leg.
He's like he were on our team a couple of seasons ago. He's got no left foot, and I'm just like,
Thanks, coach.
Yeah. Cheers for telling me that. No, but like I said, sometimes he'd be in a position where you could cross with your left, but you can't cross with right, and I'm having to cover it. But if I know he's got no left foot, I wouldn't be playing for that cross. I'd just be playing to put him onto his left foot. So yeah, that were vital information that I felt like could have been shared a bit sooner.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, that's... Hey,
Probably just made it up.
you did some active after a session of drinking. That's a positive.
I didn't drink, no, did I?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But...
Because we drove.
I drove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drove.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jack and Alex again.
Yes,
I know they sometimes watch. Congratulations, guys. Thank you for the invite. It was a nice night.
It was a really good night. Good
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
to catch up with everyone in it that you
Yeah.
haven't seen for
Yes.
ages.
Nice chicken.
100%.
Some nice chicken.
Even though like 3 of them were labelled as spicy chicken.
None of them
And
were spicy.
none of them. Were, I didn't have one of them. I didn't have the one that looked spicy.
Yeah.
But it was like like Revels when one of them's one like you don't like. It was like every time I put one in my mouth, I was like, oh shit, is this actually spicy?
When we were waiting in queue, and I just said to you straight away before even trying it, I went, that tastes a bit. I got my words mixed up.
If she put it out, you went. As soon as she put it down, you went. That tastes spicy.
Do you know, like, there's a phenomenon where whatever you look at, you can imagine your tongue licking it.
She puts it down, you're like,
yeah. It's like out with Trey. Right offended.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you for the invite again. But yeah, so I said to you before, there is something I want to discuss. It may be viewed as slightly political, but I do want to think. I want to ask your guys' opinion on it.
Okay.
So the BAFTAs,
Yeah.
when the guy with Tourette's, I forgot his name.
Yeah. Johnny Davidson.
Yes. So when
I was going to mention that earlier, while we were setting up.
Michael B. Jordan and Summit Lindelman, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think they were given an award.
Yeah, and they were up
Presenting
at
award,
the top. Yeah.
And John Davidson, like, had a tick.
Yeah.
And he said the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of like very polarizing reactions to that. Have you heard anything about it?
Can't say that I have.
Right.
But if it's Tourette's, it's Tourette's.
Yeah, this
Right.
happened. But while they're on stage and they're talking, they've got their own mics, obviously, and the crowd haven't got their own mics, but you can hear it. Just bap! Obviously, the word.
And they react. Like, you
yeah.
can see their facial reaction.
Well, at
But
first
they
they just look straight ahead, don't they? Like,
and then they managed to like just do it. They're presenting the award. And I've seen a lot of people. So you have a lot of people on the right, on like one side, saying like, this guy's clearly racist. There was nobody forcing him to say this. Like, oh, he chose that moment to say that thing. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And then you have people on the other side being like, no, fuck you. It's a disability. Stop like going in on this guy. He did nothing wrong. He doesn't have to apologize, blah, 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 blah. Now, before you give your opinion,
Yeah.
I'll give my opinion on the fact that I don't see why people have gone so hard on him, because
no,
it is a disability.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do think he should apologize though. Simply because, like, yes, it's a thing that he can't help, in the way that, like, if I was to sneeze on you now, I wouldn't mean to sneeze on you, but I would still be like, I'm sorry. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because even though he hasn't meant it, he still made them feel uncomfortable.
I guess so. It doesn't necessarily like hurt.
But apart from the apology, he doesn't need to do anything else.
No.
Like, he could just be like, look, I'm sorry, that made you feel uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. And then it's done.
Yeah.
He can't help it.
Yeah. I don't even think like he has to go as far as apologizing. I think he just has to acknowledge that it happened.
And I don't blame like Michael B. Jordan or I forgot his name, Summit Lindelman. I don't blame them either for being annoyed by it, because look, as a black person, no matter what, that word will be triggering. No matter what scenario or what circumstances someone's saying it, that word will be triggering. And obviously they don't know initially it's him that said it. With the Tourette's, they've just heard someone shout it.
Right.
So they will have reacted.
Yep.
But I don't blame them. I don't blame him. I blame the BBC, because it's pre-recorded. They could have cut it out. And he said before the show, I'm very, very nervous. I'm going to say something that's going to be very offensive and upset someone.
Yeah.
They said it's pre-recorded. Don't worry. We can cut it. And then when they sat him down, they were like, we're going to sit you right at the back. So anyone who's on stage shouldn't be able to hear you. And then placed a mic near him.
Oh, I didn't know they mic'd
They
him.
placed a mic near him.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Him up then,
Yeah.
aren't you? Let's
And
be
I've
honest.
said, I think it's a stunt they've done just to get more eyes on BAFTAs.
Well, it's worked.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And then, they said, oh yeah, we can cut it from the post. We can cut it post thingy, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, sweet, I don't have to worry about it. And then Jamie Foxx went on Twitter and was like, oh, he chose that moment to say that word. He'd not ticked all night, blah, 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 blah. And then John came out and was like, no, I was ticking all night. But that was the only bit they choose to leave in. He said I was saying homophobic shit that I don't want to say. I was saying transphobic shit I don't want to say. He said, that's my disability. I don't want to say these things, but I say it. He said, but for some reason they left that word in. And then BBC came out and said, oh, we didn't realise we'd left it in, blah, blah, blah. And then loads of people came out and said, well, then you also left the apology in. So a guy came on stage a few minutes after, or like 10 minutes after or whatever,
Right.
and did an apology saying sorry if that offended anyone.
All right, I didn't see that.
So you're saying you didn't mean to leave that in, but you also left the apology in.
Yeah.
So it just
and there'll
all
be
seems...
a team of people reviewing it, not just a
yeah.
single. I'd understand if it's like one person, but for BAFTAs, there'll be a team of people looking through that footage and deciding what ultimately gets left in and what gets taken out. So you're telling me your entire team missed it?
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
Whoever-
It's bollocks.
I mean, but going back to the apology, I'll be honest. I get what you're saying with like a sneeze. You don't mean to sneeze on me, so you would apologise. But he's apologising for being who he is. I don't think it's necessary.
It's something literally you can't control.
No,
like,
no.
if you
I
do
think
sneeze accidentally on someone,
maybe-
it's still you doing that, isn't it? Like,
I
where
think
you choose
maybe,
to
yeah,
aim it.
because you could turn your head to the side or something like that. I goes, but maybe he goes to them two individually and apologises rather than just apologising to everyone there. But
No, that's what I mean. He just
But
needs to apologise.
I don't
to
think
them.
it's necessary. I think it's a good gesture if
I
he
think-
wants to do it.
It might, look, again, it's just opinion, but I think one, for courtesy, and for two, like, it is very similar to, like, if you could do something accidentally, you could, like, be walking down the road and you look behind you because someone catches your attention and you accidentally walk into someone. That was totally unintentional. There was no malice in it or whatsoever. And you would be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Because it's not about you didn't mean to. It's about how you made them feel even though you couldn't help it. So it's not like, I'm so sorry.
It's not even as far as that, man. It's apologising for a thought. Because I could say the word a million times in my head now, which I am doing. But is that a wrong thing to do? Like, to think of something? But if them thoughts come out,
Yeah, but again,
because they're so uninvoluntary. Like,
yeah,
it's...
I get what you're saying. I get it,
But like walking into someone in the streets, obviously you're walking and you're not looking where you're doing. It is your fault in a way. Like, it's something you can control at the end of the day. The other thing doesn't have to distract you up like that.
I get that point, but I do feel like from my point of view, it's less about him.
It's more about how they.
It's more about the word and how it made them feel.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't mean it and he can't help it.
Yeah.
It's just being like, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it. So it's not like, I'm sorry I've got Tourette's. It's more of, I'm sorry you
I
had
know,
to deal
but
with
just
that.
comparing it to something else that I don't think truly
There's-
matches
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
It's not necessarily even that as well. Like if they have to apologise for this, pretty much every tick they have that offends someone, they'll be apologising for. They'll spend their life apologising.
Yeah.
No, but it's about the broader like thing of like it was on TV. You were on the stage in front of everyone. It was kind of embarrassing that you had to power through the presenting the award whilst having someone shout that at you, and you had to maintain your professionalism
At the
and
beginning.
carry on.
At the
Like
big-
if it was just in the street and he was walking past and he ticked like that, and you can clearly see this tick, I don't think it's as
I think
bad.
it's more necessary in street because people don't know who you are.
But that's the whole thing we were on about
Mm.
last episode of the episode before. Your lanyard.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
yeah. But I do think, like, obviously, people will have known. Like you said, they won't necessarily have known
Yeah,
it was him
in the moment. They don't know it's
individually.
him, yeah.
But surely people would have known the guest list. Who's there?
Yeah, but that's
And-
just assuming they would
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I get that, but I just feel like you were saying in the street, you wouldn't apologise. If anything, I think it's more necessary in the street.
The actor who
No, I'm
played
not saying
John-
you wouldn't apologize. I'm saying it wouldn't be as necessary
Mm.
because, again, it's not an apology for his Tourette's. It's an apology for what they had to deal with. Because then after that, there's been this massive press fucking thing about it, being like, "Oh, your guys okay? Look at what you had to deal with." So it's more of not like being like, "I'm sorry, I've got Tourette's." It's more of like, "I'm sorry you had to deal with that shit," because
Yeah.
like neither
But
of us wanted of
that's
this.
not even necessarily an apology, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's apology. Like,
Mm.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that because, like,
I think it's been
It's-
blown out of proportion
Yeah,
from the
100%,
sounds of it. Like I said,
100%.
prior to you speaking about it, I'd not even heard all about it. But I think it's been blown out of proportion. And if the guy has got, the guy's got
and he
Tourette's,
seems like
obviously,
such a
but
nice guy as
Yeah,
well.
you
Like you can
can't-
clearly tell he's. And I've seen clips of the movie. I
Yeah.
do want to watch the movie. It's
Oh,
coming on
get
Netflix
watched.
soon. It's coming on Netflix soon. I'm gonna watch it. And I've seen clips of the movie, and I do it is such a disassociating thing where like it must separate you so much from society having that thing because you feel like you just can't be around people. So I have so much sympathy for him, and I just don't understand this hatred that's come towards him.
Yeah.
But I just think it's like a common courtesy of being like, I'm sorry you had to deal with that shit. And apart from that, it's done.
Yeah, I get the common courtesy side.
Yeah. And then after that, it's done. It just needs to be no deeper.
Yeah.
The only anger shouldn't be towards them. It shouldn't be towards him. It should be towards the BBC who did a shit fucking job of editing. And I think they did it on purpose.
like you say, it sounds it's probably done on purpose to get people more interested in
Yeah.
it.
And then after that, it just peddles this racism shit more. Because then it brings the racists out of the woodwork, and then they become more vocal, and then fucking, it's just stupid. When I saw the clip, I don't know if I saw it the same night or the day after. I thought it was just going to be like one of them pointless headlines and not what happened. And then it just got bigger
Mm.
and bigger and bigger, and I'm thinking, why?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the presenters have had to deal with it in the heat of the moment. It sounds like they did quite well at dealing
they
with
did,
it in
they
the
did,
heat
they
of the
did.
moment.
Yeah.
And no one wants to deal with that. Don't get me wrong. And like you said, before they know it's the guy with Tourette's, you are gonna be like, "Who the fuck just said that?"
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
But I still think either he apologises or he doesn't. I don't think there's a right answer, and I don't think it's necessary.
No, if he would have turned around and said, "Look, I don't need to apologize. I've got Tourette's, blah blah blah," I would have never been like, "You should fucking apologize." Blah, blah, blah. I just think it's more of like a courtesy thing of like, I know I must have felt shit. I'm sorry, but that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to bring that up briefly because I knew you would have seen something about it, given the fact that you'd watched the film. You're
Yeah.
into like movie.
I love
awards
the film.
stuff like
And the guy who played him got a BAFTA.
that. He's a really good actor.
He is really good.
He's in
Game of
he's
Thrones.
in Game of Thrones. Plays the young Ned Stark.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in another thing I watched as well. He's in the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
Yeah, I've seen that he's in that.
Yeah, he plays an elf.
I know what you're on about now.
Yeah, he's a,
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
I think I've been seeing a few clips.
He's a good actor.
Because there's when he's accepting the award, there's a bit where he looks at Ethan Hawke, because them two have been like nominated in the same category. But then he points right at him and he says, "I remember when you came to
Oh,
my
yeah.
school and gave this speech about da 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 da," and it's always stuck with me. And to know that I'm in the same category as you now and I've won is just he's just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So yeah, good for him.
I will be watching that film.
And he's a northerner.
Yeah, he's a northerner. It's weird as well because when I saw him as Ned Stark as a younger one, I was like, why does that weirdly look like a young Ned Stark?
yeah.
Even though he doesn't look like Sean Bean, really. It did look like a...
It's just how he holds his face, I guess.
Yeah. Right, so, moving on past that, have y'all got... Oh, y'all want to bring news? Movie news, gaming news, or anything like that?
Been playing Resident Evil 9, yeah, Requiem. Loving it. I played it just before coming out. I love you guys, but I wish I was still playing it. No, I'm really getting into it.
I've seen a few like gameplays of that.
Yeah.
And I've seen the third person view and the first person view. Can you just chop between? Oh, okay.
You can switch. They recommend it before you jump into the game. They say, because you switch between Leon and Grace, the two characters. And Leon, you're not familiar with the Resident Evil series. Leon's veteran at this point, action, knows what he's doing, that kind of thing. So they recommend to play him in third person. So you get like the action side of the game. The Grace is the daughter of someone in Resident Evil Outbreak or something like that, some sort of past game. She works for the FBI. She's like a sort of like a PTSD emotional wreck kind of girl. So you're in her shoes. It's best to play her in first person, it says. So you get the whole actual horror side. Her side of the game plays just like Resi 7. Like, just takes me back. It's nostalgic. Especially when we used to play Apples. We used to pause. And Leon's side is just like Resi 4 remake or RE2 remake and stuff like that.
I didn't know.
Good actiony side.
I didn't know. I think thinking about it now, I was watching her preview her point of view when I was watching the first person.
But you can
So
play
that
her
makes
in
sense.
third as well.
That makes sense. I seen a meme. What's her name?
Grace Ashcroft. I know,
So it was a meme and it said a zombie her Grace trapped in a room with zombies, and it's like these zombies swarming her. And then it said zombies trapped in a room with Leon, and Leon's got a fucking zombie pinned to wall with his boot.
Yeah, he's such a badass man. He looks very good in this one. You can
He's
tell he's aged a
old.
little bit more.
He's
Yeah.
aged, yeah. I do want to play it, but I just can't afford to buy the game right now. So I will be playing it when I can get it. So, I didn't even play Village fully. So
Oh, bro. It's not the best one, but
that's kind of what
it's
put
worth
me
a
off
play.
finishing it.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best one story wise, and it's
And
when you're watching it.
A lot of people
Sometimes
just played it for the horniness of her with the big tits.
she's like spoiler, but she's like gone after the first act.
Really?
Yeah.
The amount of fucking clips. I seen someone modded it so she was in lingerie.
Yeah.
And she's walking around in like fucking lingerie, and the jiggle physics that they added to it is
Alright.
crazy.
You got a link for that, right?
I might have the mod.
Yeah, you
I don't
have
even,
you
I don't
made
even
the mod.
have the game. I
Yeah, you
just
got
have the mod.
You just distribute it.
Yeah.
Quit a pop.
What about you, bro? To talk about news, game wise, anything?
Yeah, I don't think so, pal. To be honest with you, just been plodding along, just been working.
Fair
That's
enough.
about it for me.
I ain't going out, to be fair. But yeah, so I have a thread, a would you rather, £1 million but, and today I fucked up. What would you want first?
Let's start with the more rapid fire.
Okay,
Stuff.
I'll go for the would you rather £1 million but.
Yeah, and then we'll branch out into, because I think like the today I fucked up kind of thing is gonna. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I think it'll blow up because we launch opinions everywhere, don't you? Like
Maybe I don't think it'll blow up. It's more of a ha story.
do a bit of this.
But yeah. So what would you want first? £1 million but or would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Okay. So, would you rather have your penis shrink by 50% and balls double in size, or you get an unusually hard boner that is so obvious to see and you cannot hide it in any situation where you feel uncomfortable, sad, or angry?
Do you know them space hoppers? You know, with the two handles? Just take one handle off and that'll be my balls with the knob.
I said by 50%, bro. How big's your balls now?
What's the second one? The second one is you get a really big hard on, but it's really noticeable.
So I'll read it again.
Yeah, give me that.
I'll read it again. Have your penis shrink by 50% and balls double in size.
Yes.
Or you get an unusually hard boner that is so obvious to see, hard to hide, and you get it whenever you feel uncomfortable, sad, or angry.
Oh.
So I don't even increase in size. It's just a uncomfortable
Mate,
boner.
like, have you ever, every guy, especially at our age, at some point in our life, we've had one of them fucking boners that's just like brick. And
Yeah,
you
the one-
cannot, you can't even like bend it to side to tuck it in or
You
like,
have
it's
to
just
walk with
fucking-
your arse sticking out behind you.
Yeah.
You have to walk like a protractor,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I once got
painful.
I once got a C4 in school for that.
Walking like that.
No, because I was asked to go up to and do something on whiteboard, and I'm like, yeah, that's not
Oh,
happening.
yeah, Miss Morel, Spanish.
Like, yeah, that's not happening.
Shout out.
And
I remember I was
this
there.
weren't even Miss Morel, although it probably did happen again there because it was just so
Probably
That
fucking
did happen in
common.
Spanish.
But I'm on about the one.
Oh,
The
okay.
one that stands out to me is
I know which one you're on about because you've told this story
Oh,
before.
science.
Yeah, it
You
was
told the
science,
science
yeah.
one
Because
before, yeah.
a certain someone was
Yeah,
sat
yeah,
next
yeah,
to you. Yeah, I know what you mean.
and I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I just got a C4 for that because
Yeah.
I just took
the
generally,
L.
I'm not getting up.
Yeah, but then you had to get up to go out.
I didn't. Mr. Fuller had to come and get me, and by then it's so.
Fluffy down.
Yeah, I just
To
took.
come and get you.
I just took the L, and they're like, "Yeah, you need to leave Castro." I'm like, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying
He's
here."
just looking at Mr. Fuller like, give me 5 minutes.
So you gave it.
Just
Yeah.
5 minutes. Do you know how they say you can get rid of a boner?
Baseball.
I mean, I guess that is what, yeah. But they say if you flex like muscles to get blood flow into them muscles, it drains the muscle out of
All
your
right.
dick.
When you donate blood, because you laid down but tilted backwards, you clench your butt cheeks for like a few seconds, and then you like let go slowly, and then you do it again, and that like promotes blood flow.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that might do something where it takes it away from the Todge and spreads it. To
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, if you've ever done like physical activity where like you're running a lot or you're
Yeah.
at the gym a lot,
And it's
your
about that
dick
big.
shrivels, bro. Your dick is starving of blood.
Yeah.
Like there ain't
Grabbing a
nothing
shower
in there.
after
Bro,
a gym and
There ain't
walking
a
out
fucking
like,
drop of blood in there.
I run hard these days, and chuff it out. It's like trying to. Come on,
Like a flat balloon.
yeah, come on now.
trying to encourage it back out. Come on.
Yeah, mate. Do you know? Honestly, there's been some times when I've been at gym. Yeah, it'll be after I've finished my gym session. I'll be going for a piss and I'll go to urinal and I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm hoping no one stands next to me because I'm like, that's embarrassing.
Just there like.
Like holding my shirt like this either side of
Yeah.
it so no one can see.
I'll be honest with you about my anatomy now. My foreskin never wraps round the front. Like I've always got at least that.
All right.
Like always. It's all,
Here's Johnny.
but like I've seen sometimes other men and it's like that, like at the front.
Mm.
It only happens like that for me after obviously like we've just been on about now. Everybody knows a
turtle.
little bit more about
Like
me
a
now.
turtleneck.
You know what?
Like a turtleneck.
It's always just like say like the top's there. It's always just around there. It's always like a snood nest. Yeah, it does well
Yeah.
in the Alps. And but yeah, it goes like that afterwards after a lot of blood going to other places.
Sweet.
Please carry on from something else what we want to talk about.
Yeah, so what would you rather? Would you rather the uncomfortable boner whenever you feel sad, angry, or uncomfortable, or have your dick shrink by 50% and your balls double in size? Because think
Uncomfortable boner.
think about it, yeah, your dick is shrinking by 50%, so that's already going to look small.
Yeah.
And then your balls being doubled in size
Yeah.
makes your dick look even small.
Your knob will never be like that again. It'll just always be like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. It depends how your balls grow, because if
It's like
they grow
that.
that way,
Or if they grow wide.
yeah, if they like inflate that way, or they droop more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the
Uncomfortable
boner.
I
'Cause
might
if you
wear-
half this, I'm gonna end up with fucking micro penis status.
I'll wear tight pants down to here
Yeah.
and scoff my balls down to make my quads look bigger.
What?
So better quads.
You got
Right
one hair.
front.
You got one hairy quad there, mate.
Like that.
Right flappy quads as you walk.
Yeah.
My God,
Yeah.
I think I'd have
And then
to
just
go.
a little pin.
I'm taking uncomfortable.
I think
boner.
I'd have to
Just
go
go with it.
uncomfortable boner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd
but-
have to be. But then your knob doesn't change it over. That's the only way you
It's
can
the, it's the
activate
fact that it's anytime you get angry, uncomfortable, or like sad.
I've been hard all day.
Imagine like you're on a night like
I'm
when we were
permanently sad.
like when we
Yeah.
were like when we when we were at Jake's engagement thing. Someone knocks you and you're like, "Oi!" and your
Yeah,
dick
yeah.
just fucking.
Yeah. Come on then. But then
To be fair, though,
That guy, to be fair, that guy was shit
I was
himself
gonna
say, yeah.
because he's like, does he want to fuck me or bang me out?
to be fair,
Yeah,
we've
good.
talked about this before. I swear we've had like £1 million butt or something like this, and it's like it's such a good way of diffusing a fight.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you're sat there fucking right angry, like full on steaming, and your cock's just
too excited,
Yeah.
Pete. Too excited. Committed to the craft. Just fucking here.
Oh man, is that how big it is? Does it whack up and?
sometimes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we've spoken about that before. I said, like, if there's like a 6'8" fucking massive muscular guy who's coming at me, the only thing that makes him scary is if he's naked and he's got a hard wood while doing it. Like he's running at me and all I can hear is,
Oh,
Do you like
Yeah.
you were on about just did you say uncomfortable as well?
yeah, for you, yeah. Like
When
it's
you're
painful.
uncomfortable. It happens for you when you're uncomfortable.
Sad,
Is that
Excuse me.
sad, angry, or emotional, I think, sorry, is what I put.
emotional?
Yeah.
All right. Not the
I
uncomfortable.
mean, I could just read it.
Yeah, you could. Because I'm
Uh,
thinking if it were uncomfortable, which is honestly,
Yeah, uncomfortable, sad, or angry.
bro, you were in your pants at the gym the other day and some guy came up to you and said, looking good. If you get uncomfortable in that instance, looking good, you hadn't seen out yet, mate. just your pants getting like tighter,
Oh my God, yeah.
just merging. But then sometimes if you're just sad and you're just there like, aren't you? Like your mate comes up to him and he goes, "You're all right, mate." You just go, sad again.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I was thinking like funerals and shit as well. You're wearing suits,
They just
like
feel
some like.
you'll be missed, mum.
It's like Jack's
That
here.
face straight
That
after
is a
as well.
Jack joke, that right there. Fucking hell.
Well, we only saw him at weekend, didn't we?
It'd be
Yeah.
the
Rubbed
same
off on me
thing
a bit.
again, wouldn't it? Though you'd get a C4 at church or whatever, wherever the funeral is, because they'll be like, "Does anyone want to come up and say any last words? Kieran, do you want to come up?" And you go, "No, no, no,
Nope, everyone's leaving. I'm still sat there. They're like, "Kieran, are
Yeah.
you coming?"
I ain't gone down yet." You what? What does that mean?
Yeah, he's still sat in pews.
Yeah.
Like everyone's left and he's still sat in pews. It's
Yeah.
just his head above all chairs. Like,
You're not coming down, Kate.
Next recession's
Still got an
coming in.
hard
Next
Yeah,
recession.
yeah.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Makes you good for yeah.
he's just you were
And then they
just
start saying, "Get out of here now!" And you go, "I'm not leaving." And then he's got
You,
three things on
you were
top of
literally
each other.
midway through standing up to walk out, and then next bunch of people walked in. You're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck me.
You're gonna walk out like that and then you go. Retreat back down.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, give me that though.
Yeah, it has
I'd rather
to be.
have this complete,
It has
like,
to be.
miserable way of life instead of a knob off the sides.
And massive
That would be
bollocks as
miserable
well.
life.
A massive
anyways.
balls, yeah.
Especially-
Massive balls.
You run as well.
Yeah,
That would weigh you down.
yeah. Just platinum.
Imagine, like, no, like
Like
when
a
you go on
twist.
holiday. Imagine when you
Just
go on
let them
holiday.
spiral back round.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun. That.
When you go on holiday, you're trying to dive underwater, and your bollocks are trying to pull you back to the
Yeah.
surface.
I'll never
You're
sink.
like swimming
I'll never
against,
sink.
swimming against resistance of your
Yeah.
bollocks.
Yeah, but the thing is, I just swim. It's like your back ends up in your
Yeah, trying to dive under. You just got. Is that a boy? Ding, 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 ding.
Just cheeks in water. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. Has he got an
Just
out?
cheeks into walls.
Yeah. Oh man, they'd be the same size as your ass.
Yeah.
So be like, wait, why has he got an ass following him? Shock.
So we're all in agreement.
All in agreement. The
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
the first one
boner.
sounds really fun in a way now, but I can't pay the price
No.
of losing half
Nah,
my
man.
size.
Yeah.
That's a really good little poem.
Right.
Go
So the £1 million book. At any time, anyone who punches you clean in the face has a 50-50 chance of getting £1,000. This is common knowledge, and everyone knows it and who you are.
You get a mill though.
You get £1 million, but everybody knows pretty much that
They
if
have to-
they run up and punch you clean in the face, they get a 50-50 shot of getting £1,000 in their account.
This is the first. I'm not taking that.
Because the thing is, most people still would abide by social norms and not punch you. It's about that 1 in every 10 that would be like,
Yeah,
that's
1 in
on their
every-
last 10 quid in their bank account.
Yeah.
And they look at you and they're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but
you could always
if
go-
it's a 50-50 chance, surely I'll just hit you a couple of times. Eventually, I'll get
Yeah,
a
but
grand.
is
No,
it-
but they
is
can
it
only do it
50-50
once. They
every-
can only do it once.
You can only do it once. All right. I've got to say, because would it be 50-50 every time? Because they just hit tails
They can only
twice
do
in
it
a row.
once.
They can only do it once. But what if they hit you, bam, and they don't get it, and they go, fuck.
They get very angry.
Yeah, they just hit you.
They
Like,
they got their bank account in this hand and they're
Yeah, but
fucking rocking you with this hand.
if they realise they can't get it, can't they just mug you after because they know you've got a mill? Like, you better fucking
No, they
give me a
don't know
grand
you-
now, otherwise
they
I'm going to
don't-
smack you
They
again.
don't know you got a mill.
All right.
High security. Jobs are good.
Can you wear, like...
Yeah, but we always do shit like this. How much money is that going to cost you? Is that
Yeah.
going to make it worthwhile?
Can you wear them amateur boxing head pieces?
If you want.
Cool. I'm going to wear... in Friends, where he's got bubble wrap all the way around his head. But try, I can't feel a thing. And then do people still get their money? Or does it have to be skin on skin?
It has to be a clean punch. So they will
So
go
they'll be
to
ragging it off your head.
head. There'll be just a crowd of people ripping clean. But
I'll just take it on. I'll take it on chin. I'll hire a
Just
chair at TwitchCon.
wait in queue at post office where you just feel hands grab you and start
Yeah.
fucking ripping shit.
Like, them old TikTok videos with bag. I come off of their head. You just put a back to hand them as like a stamp. I'm not taking
No,
that.
I'm not taking
I'm not taking that. I can't. You could die from one punch.
Yeah, true.
And
I
1
know.
out of 10 people, if you're in the middle of a crowd and they all know it, no, thank you.
For me, the funny part of that is the realization of like, say you're in Meadowall or something, and someone from like 100 yards away is like,
Yeah. And you're there the whole time like that. Until it gets about that close.
and then he like gets up and goes, nah, damn
Yeah.
it. And then walks off
Bastard.
while you're fucking smoked.
Have you seen it follow?
Walk around with a gun. I'm gonna take that chance.
Yeah.
Hey, but this I'm saying, there's that 1 in 10. There's that 1 in 10 that will be so desperate.
Yeah.
They'll be like, bro, I'm on
Yeah.
my last £2. I've got rent to pay. I beg.
Yeah. They're running with eyes behind them. You get gun up and they go, like, eyes go right wide. Or you just see them, like, footsteps get towards you. You go like that and they go, and they start running back off. Immediately turn around and run away.
I'll apply for a loan.
Sorry. Oh, man. The thing is, as well, you'd be like watching him, and then you know you've got like
Yeah.
Other
around
angles,
it.
yeah.
It's like a fucking zombie apocalypse.
Oh, dual wielding.
Tyson won a shit curving
you just hear
bullet.
someone say, "You can't shoot us all."
Yeah. Been 1,000 fists coming out you. Not taking it. It's not
No,
getting any
I'm
better.
not taking it.
See, when I made that one up in my head, and I was trying to think of a way I like you could take it and get out of it.
How?
I don't know. I don't know.
when did you think of it?
Yeah, yesterday.
All right. You've had a full 24 hours and you
Still can't think. Like-
I'm not taking it, man.
Like being like, you do like a daily competition of being like, right, I'm gonna let one person punch me, and you might win, you might not. But then people would still be like, well, fuck you, I'm still gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Just because you made a competition doesn't mean I can't punch you.
Yeah. And then they all team up. They'll go, if you lose it and I get one, I'll give you 500. All right, in. Like,
What about £1 million or £10 million question? Which would be-
whoa. Are we going on to season 2?
Yeah, well, you can't.
listen, mate.
Hey, man,
These are rules
yeah, I was
being
gonna
bent.
say. That's
Yeah, but like, someone offers you £1 million right now.
Yeah.
Or you can get 10 million, but you've got to spend 5 years on a deserted island. Which one are you taking, million or 10?
Ooh.
Do you reckon you could survive
How
within
long
this
on a
desert
desert
island? You're not like foraging. Like you will be able to. You're just stranded on an island, but you will get food and
Water and shit.
Yeah, easy.
How long? How long? A
that's
year.
5 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
give me-
5 years.
Give me.
5 years
On your own
isolation.
For 10
for
mil.
5 years.
No
Nah.
human contact.
No, a mil. I'll take the mil. The mil's enough.
Oh, so either just get $1 mil now or 10 mil
Yeah,
with
so it'd
that.
be £1 million now or 10 million to give up 5 years on an island.
I'll take the mil. I'm cutting ties with everyone if I don't see anybody for 5 years. I can't expect in 5 years to come back and just drop in everyone's life again.
Yeah, that's true. I think you'd have to put the money up a bit more.
I don't think you could give me enough.
50 mil,
I don't think you could give me enough.
100 mil.
No.
Infinite amount of money
No.
every time you swipe.
You're a
Because-
little bitch.
Because honestly, the second after that 5 years are done, I'm going to come back. Jax won't remember me. Lauren will be like, yeah, mate, I'm fucking married to someone
Buy a
else.
new
I'm
family.
married to Tyrone.
She's going to find that funny because earlier on this morning, I made a joke saying, oh, your phone's just pinged. You got a message off of Tyrone. She went, why'd you say that? So it's funny you just said that.
I don't know, Tyrone.
Every man is scared of Tyrone.
Thank you.
Basically goes, I've made a new friend at work today. Oh, yeah. Oh, his name's Tyrone. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
You're getting a new job.
Yeah, time to get that 10 million on Desert Island now.
Yeah, that new fucking job now. I think I reckon I'd do the 5 years, me.
No, I couldn't.
The
do it.
10 mil.
I'm glad he's going to be have your support with his newborn.
That's one of
Will
the
do when he
reasons-
gets back.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'd take the 10 mil.
Yeah, I'm caught between them two.
I'd take the mill. It's enough to change my life and make me live independent without having to work and shit.
Yeah, go on then. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the mill, but only one of us good, and then I'll just latch onto you like constantly. I'll be like, you remember that time? Like,
I'll
Yeah, it's like
take-
that Lotto advert, who wins when you win. It's like you've just won $1 million. I'm like, Chris, I'm your oldest friend.
I'll take the mill and then I'll spend like $100,000 creating an advertisement that if you punch one of your in face, you get $1,000 and
I'll
a 50-50 chance.
I'll get the mill, and then instead of everyone like scrounging off me, I'll move out to a desert island for a few years and just till they forget.
And then while you're setting up, you're like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
just don't.
Yeah, I'd take the mill, bro. I'd take the mill. I couldn't handle
Nah, get me
5
on
years.
desert island because then everyone will forget me, and then when I get back, no one will.
He
You're like,
really
hey,
loves
hey,
you,
hey.
Danielle. He really, really loves you.
No, yeah,
Scrounging
but no, he's doing it for them. Like Danielle,
Yeah.
is she gonna sit and wait for him for 5 years? It's a true test of their
Yeah,
relationship.
if Tyrone would come round quick time.
Desert island.
I mean, she
fuck
don't,
it.
she don't have to worry about you cheating because you are literally no human contact for 5 years.
I would be cheating with all sorts of fruits.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, those pies that you're making. I just, she can do the same if she wants, but if she comes back and Tyrone's there, you're in trouble.
Yeah, but I'll be back with a full fruit salad.
so normally.
Yeah.
I'd be cheating with fucking fruit. And,
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
limpet on edge at beach. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I think I'd take the 10. I'd
Nah,
do the
mate.
5
Nah,
years.
mate. Fuck that. Oh, all right then. So
Because
I'll add the spice.
A mill's, you say financially independent, which if you use it right, it should be.
I'll add the spice then. So you only have to do a year. You get 5 mil for a deserted island for a year. But also, Tyrone's on the island and he wants to bum you.
No.
It depends how big fucking island is.
I thought you were going to say, what's something else there? But
Yeah. Well, how big his knob is.
yeah. Mate, you ain't walking when he's finished with you, put it that way. You're going to need fucking carrying off that island.
I'll take a mill.
I'd disguise myself. No,
As
that
a
won't work.
fruit.
As a fruit, yeah, but it won't work. 'Cause then I'd be after
Because
it.
then he'd fuck you.
Yeah, it'd be fucking fruit, wouldn't it? Which would be me. Fruit.
Oh, it's like a game of prop. You just hide it.
Yeah, prop on you.
Oh fuck! What? Yeah, what that mango is looking
Yeah.
juicy.
He's just walking around going Marco, and you're like, oh fuck. Oh.
Yeah, you ever seen obviously seen it in Hunger Games? You know Hunger Games
Yeah,
when what's the guy's name in Hunger Games? The main guy.
Peter.
When he like blends into the ground and he's got the moss and the dirt, and you can just see his eyes and his mouth. That's just you in sand like that.
Yeah.
As Tyrone's hunting round, I want to find you. It's just your.
There's a bit in Rambo. Right. You seen Rambo First Blood?
Yeah.
There's a bit where they're all trying to find him, and he's like, oh, he's hiding all this shit like that. There's a bit where a guy's like, oh, like can't find him, and he's against a mud wall, and you just see eyes open as the mud wall, and he like comes out of the mud wall. Like, I'd be so fucking scared.
The thing is, you're saying that you're going to be hiding from Tyrone. Like, what happens if Tyrone's setting a
Mate,
trap for you?
What if he's the master of stealth?
Yeah, that's true. Do you like?
You'd never be able to sleep, would you?
Do you like when people say stuff like, "Oh, you're in like a jungle and there's like a tiger there." You're like, "Oh, I'd climb a tree," but like tigers can climb trees, bro, really quick. You like try and do something to get away from him, and he just fucking clears it, and you go, "Oh fuck, I've got nothing left to do." You're like, "Aha!" and then he just jumps the lot, and you're like, "Oh fuck."
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not taking the
So many movie references in my mind. That bit where Tai Lung breaks in Kung Fu Panda, when he fucking unlocks the thing and it breaks out, and they try and like the bridge breaks, and then like it just smashes against, but then you see all the mist, and then the bridge moves around the rock, and then yeah, he's back. Anyway, just different references.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm not
I'm not taking the Tyrone.
I'm not taking the Tyrone.
No, we got really interested with that one though.
I thought you were going to say like like it's a year that Tyrone's at home with your missus. I'm like, yeah, I'm still not taking it then.
No. Because thing is as well,
Yeah,
I'd rather Tyrone be on island
like,
with me.
even with
I would.
Take one for the team.
yeah, like I could probably outrun him for 6 months, but
Yeah.
then he's gonna catch me. And
Yeah, you get £1 billion. You're on the desert for a week, but Tyrone started at your last place of work. I'm not having it. A week? No.
Yeah.
yeah, because thing is as well, like,
like one of
she
our own
works,
viewers is Tyrone.
She works. Your missus works with Tyrone, and she's like, comes home going, "Oh, Tyrone, by the way, is a really nice guy." And then as weeks goes on, she's like, "It's funny because Tyrone thinks you're a bitch," and you're like, "Oh, shit, to be fair, you know, I might be."
I can't say. I mean, let's be honest. When she says Tyrone, I'm just like,
Yeah, she's like, it says you're a bitch, and he goes, he knows me.
I'm just instantly defeated. Now. I was like, I've lost that battle. I like it's key to.
He just you show
I've
up.
invited Tyrone round for tea. Oh,
All right, well, I'll go out, I suppose.
You show up that day, it just looks like Peter Dinklage,
yeah.
and you go, whew. There's something with this wire, by the way, bro. When you touch it, it kind of goes.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. Don't be
And
sorry.
then-
Don't be sorry, because you can help it.
All right.
Yeah, but because like you said, Tyrone turns up for lunch and he's like a nobody, and you're like, oh my god. I really worried, you know, you're after our lass, and he's like, I've been clapping her cheeks for weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Tristan. What?
All right. So I'll read the
That looks like a lot of words.
Tifu. I'll read the Tifu. Yeah. It's called "Having the Best Dream at the Wrong Time."
Okay,
So, I mean, in fact, unless you want to read it,
I'll read
it
it.
might be
yeah.
funny for one of your guys to read it, not
Sure.
expecting.
So today I fucked up by having the best dream at the wrong time. Didn't you want to read it, Key? Okay.
You're a good reader, so that's
I had the most vivid sex dream the other day. The kind of dream no one would want to wake up from. I was one of the founding members of the X-Men, and I was balls deep in mutant pussy. So, fucking was literally my superpower. I could cure the sick with my cum. Hannah's and mutants, or humans and mutants alike flocked to my cock. This is like fan fiction shit, innit? Including the members of the X-Men. So in this dream, I was fucking Blink and Jubilee. I don't really know either of them, I'm sorry. Sparks were flying in the bedroom. I mean, damn. I never really gave a fuck about these characters in real life, But deep down in dreamland, I gave all the fucks. I experienced the most explosive orgasm. I woke up at that moment. End of paragraph. Oof! It's the full stop. I was in my goddamn plane that time with a string of saliva drooling down my chin, a visible bulge, and jizz stains seeping through my pants. This is so weird, man. I'm not hung like a horse or some shit, but boners are fucking hard to hide sometimes, especially if you're wearing loose pants. I locked eyes with the passenger next to me. Oh shit. She wasted no time handing me her pillows to place over my penis. It had the words best mom ever on the pillowcase. Of course it had. At that point I realized I was pulling out all. Oh Jesus!
You want me to read it?
At this point, I'm in the last 5 lines, bro. I'm just getting too much into it. I'm like that. I realized life was pulling out all the fucking stops. I was too embarrassed to really speak, but I managed to squeeze out an awkward thank you to the passenger. She shook her head as if to say, "Don't mention it." And she said, and then she said this fucking shit. And then she said this fucking shit. All right, yeah. Don't worry. You've said enough in your sleep. Sorry, I butchered that ending bit.
It's all right.
I was getting really into that. I was there.
I couldn't imagine anything more embarrassing.
I'd like to talk in your sleep and shit. A passenger on what?
The fact that you think talking when you've got nut seeping through your joggers.
Yeah, that. But then to not even realise what you've said beforehand.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
To
You're
like,
sat there wondering what she's heard.
yeah. I'd have gone, fucking wake me up next time. At once did I say the word fruit.
Imagine she's had to put up with your moaning,
Pure manip-
groaning,
yeah,
and
yeah.
nut puddle, and
just
then
take
you
it out
wake
on
up
her.
and go, "Why didn't you wake me up?" She'd fucking run. I would.
Was it her pillow?
Yeah.
Best mom ever.
now it's your pillow,
Best
isn't
mom
it?
ever.
Best mom ever. I'd go out my way to message and be like, "You do have the best mom ever," because
Yeah. So I come on a plane. Would you give me that pillow? Why are you telling me I'm 12?
Was it on a plane then?
yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed a few details. I said I was getting too much into it.
That reminds.
It's just a random passenger outside of him.
That reminded me of Liam.
I was going to say the only
Yeah.
other thing that's embarrassing that I know in real life is Liam when we went on lads holiday.
Yeah.
I swear we've told you before.
You can tell it
yeah.
again.
Remind
We
me.
have told it.
Coming back from Lorette de Mar, we'd all had a heavy night before and we're flying early in the morning.
Me, you, and Liam were the last one.
Yeah,
That,
yeah,
the-
we ended up coming in at like 6 o'clock and pick up. We're at 7, so we had like
Oof.
an hour's kip, and then got up. And we almost didn't make it to coach. We almost slept in, as you do when you've only had an hour and you're absolutely blind up.
Yeah, man.
We make it onto coach, and everyone, you look down at coach, and everyone's just rough. Everyone.
That's
just
the
look.
story
There's
with
18
Reece.
of us. Yeah.
That was the story of Reece throwing
Yeah,
up
through
into
that letterbox kind
Yeah.
of thing, yeah.
So
Remember that story.
like 18 of us, and I said maybe 4 of them were smart and went back, and then the rest of them just they got progressively worse the further down the bush it went. And we were saying we got onto the plane, and Liam is struggling. He's been whilst we've been in the airport going back and forth from toilet, throwing up. There was, like I said, there were a train of people just constantly going back and forth out of us all. I didn't throw up. I felt like
neither did
I
I.
wanted to, especially when Reece was throwing up at side of me. Like on coach, he's throwing up at side of me. I'm
I
like,
was close. I didn't throw up.
but
Did you, have, did you have bags
Uh-uh.
to throw up in?
On the plane.
Wherever you were?
No,
You said on the
no.
coach?
No.
So we're
No,
just
no
throwing
bag.
up on his lap?
He threw up into letterbox, didn't
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
into
you
the
said
bin.
someone was throwing up next to you.
Yeah, the letterbox. We were sat
Oh,
next to
right,
it.
sorry.
he? Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So we were sat next to where the stairs go down to the toilet.
Got ya.
But the toilet
There was no
weren't working.
toilet.
Yeah.
No, there was no toilet.
there was no toilet. Sorry, but there was still that.
His face when he got to that first step down, and bear in
just an
mind,
exit.
the door's here. Me and Kieran are there.
Oh.
He gets to the top step, steps down, realizes there's no toilet, and then swings and looks at me and Kieran like, and then realizes the only thing he's got is this bin with like a letterbox, and he just
Oh,
like he's gonna make
makes
out with it,
You
yeah.
know
Oh.
what? It's so good though because he makes it into that, and he also threw up into a bottle. like
Talent.
a bottle of Sprite or something.
Oh God, man.
Like that takes skill,
It
man.
does.
Like for that not to go everywhere. He's like,
Oh fuck.
Like a jet wash stream and vomit going because he has to like pout his lips like.
Oh man, it's like he's like a bird feeding its young or something.
it was beautiful.
Anyway,
Honestly,
anyway.
it was disgusting, but it was beautiful how
Beautiful.
how he didn't miss.
Yeah. We're almost artistic.
Yeah. Anyways, we digress. We get on to playing, and we've not paid for seats, so we're not all sat next to each other. We're
Right.
just sat up and down playing. We're all scattered, and I didn't know all about it until
Same.
we got off and playing. But Liam says he was sat, and the random seat they put him in, he was sat in between a couple,
An old couple.
an elderly couple. So it put him in the middle seat.
I just said to him straight away, like,
We
"Do you want me to
said
sit
that.
ahead?"
We
Yeah.
said that.
I'll
But
sit on aisle.
I think it's because he got sat down and just fell straight to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so he would like I said, sat between an elderly couple, and he says that like halfway through flight, he just woke up and went.
but
he said,
the way,
but he
the
said
way,
it's like cupped it.
but the way he described it was that he was sleeping slouched like this, and he woke up while slouched like that, and then he felt the urge of vomiting, didn't move, and then just went.
Oh.
While slouched, and he managed to like cup it in his jumper, and he just like looked up at the couple and was like, "I'm so sorry."
Oh my
And
God.
then he sat there for the rest of the flight, like
Holding it for rest at fly.
Well, I think he took it off and like bundled it up.
yeah. But then he was holding his jumper, like he didn't want to put it down because it felt bad. As soon as we got into airport, he's like, there were no bins on trolley, and I didn't want to pass it to steward to throw away. So he's like, he's going through airport and he's holding this jumper as sick. And the line through customs, there were like no bins before you got to
Oh.
Fucking stank, bro.
And it takes forever
It
as well. You stood in
stank.
line for ages.
Yeah, so he's just there like,
Jesus.
and then when he finally found a bin, you ought to have seen the aggression of him throwing it. It's like, there needs to be bins sooner than this.
You were right funny. His like the shame in his description of being like throwing up in his sleep and then looking up and being like, "I'm so
Yeah, like
sorry.
an elderly couple, just like, so sorry.
I'm so sorry."
Got to tell you though, better than coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'd rather that than that.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
That's what I said. The closest thing I can think of
Yeah.
that still isn't as bad.
Yeah.
mate. The nut puddle is crazy, seeping through. Mate, he must have shot ropes.
Like
Like rope so violent is short. Is like
yeah.
his crotch and his fucking trousers flapped from force at nut. Imagine her sat there on a phone and she sees
Oh.
in his crotch and she's like,
Well, like an M16.
it was like burst fire, innit? Oh.
Yeah. Burst fire.
So she sat on
3
the
round
phone.
burst.
Yeah. Noob tube on him.
She sat on the phone and then she sees it and she's like, sat on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, do you think she's just it's kind of like trying to face the other way?
You said enough in your sleep. That's when I'd want to die.
I mean, the best thing
I'd
about
start
it is it's a
elbowing
random
fucking
art.
window.
You probably never-
That's what he's doing in his sleep.
I said the only saving grace here is you're not going to see that person again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Your dad comes back like, look who I've just started dating.
No. If I were her just to wind him up, I'd look at him and I'd be like, bing.
Do it.
Yeah. Nah, mate, if that were me, the shame, like I said, I'd just elbow it window, end it for everyone. No one's telling this fucking story. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Or I'd just go and sit in toilet for the rest of the flight.
You can't. You got to sit back down.
Nah, bro.
You better hope it's like a weekend away with boys, like we did, and it was hand luggage, and just take it down from top and go get changed.
On the way there, stopping at the same hotel.
Mate, a nut
Yeah,
puddle.
to be fair,
I
yeah,
can't
we're
get
assuming it's on his way back. If it's on his way there, he could actually be spending 2 weeks with him.
I can't get my head around the seeping through the fucking like that's like a puddle of nut just sitting in your crotch.
When oh yeah, you don't. You did have to get up to aisle anyway, wouldn't there? Yeah. I just thought like passing. You know, if you went and got up, just that puddle.
Yeah,
Just going past them.
it's like a fucking candle had
Cockeyed.
melted in your lap or something. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I mean, that is embarrassing. You would be mortified.
Yeah, it'd be oh I genuinely feel for him because it's not his fault. Like, what can he do?
Nah. To have a right good dream up until then as well.
I know, it's like, oh, I don't want to
Just-
wake up from this, and
You
then
were
wakes
here.
up,
And then just 20 seconds later, you're here.
that come down.
Yeah, literally.
I'm never watching X-Men again.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see pictures of this, what
Come.
Blaze and
Blink and Jubilee, I think. You
Yeah,
said.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
You
But
getting
yeah.
photos up?
I can do. I'll add
Please
it in
do.
edit. 2 seconds, I'll get it up. So, do you want me to read the thread? Because after that, that's all I've got left. Thread.
yeah, kind of.
Alright. So, the thread for this one, I actually found this funny because I actually find it a bit relatable. The thread was, what was that one really weird habit you used to have as a kid?
I had a few. I was obsessed with the number 4, so I had OCD about it. I had to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it felt even. It
Mm.
felt all right. I used to, in a car on a motorway, I used to look at the hard shoulder bit and pretend Mario was like jumping
I
over,
used to do that as well.
yeah, all the trees and stuff, and boom, and they'd do one big jump like that, and boom, and then he'd land again. They're two I can think of right away.
I didn't used to do Mario. I used to put my hands on the window,
Yeah, do that.
going like
Yeah.
that, and then
Oh,
when
did
one
you?
would come with go, I'd go, bing.
Yeah, I used to do that as well.
That'd literally be me.
I thought of like 2 or 3, but I've just forgotten. When I was like reading this list, I thought of 2 or 3. Maybe they'll come back to me when I'm reading it. But yeah, I think everybody had weird like.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I forgot I even did that until you've just said it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I used to do that.
So, first one. I used to challenge myself how long I could stare at the sun to try and beat my own records. I now have to wear glasses.
Oh, no, I never did that, obviously.
I'm like, his mates should be calling him out on that.
His mate?
Yeah. Like
Wait.
if I'm sat next to you and then I look at you and you're like,
Yeah, we'll just say he had a mate.
that's true. But like, because
That's
I would
probably
be
why
like,
he was looking
bro,
at the sun.
Yeah.
fucking stop.
And you go, what?
Crispy ass dry eyes. You're like, it's like, bro, I was on for a record.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, you're not my mate anymore now.
Chris, is that you?
Yeah. You should need a green blob. I think he's an X-Men as well.
Oh man. Next one. I used to eat carpet
What the fuck?
This ain't a
like
habit.
a fucking cow in living room.
Yeah.
Do you know what kept making me laugh here when I was reading
I mean,
this?
I was sorry. The only other thing that people could
Whoa,
relate
whoa,
to
whoa,
is
no,
you'd
no, no,
see
stop,
people
stop,
doing
'cause
that.
That's gonna come up.
Ralph.
That's gonna come up. That's gonna come up, you bastard. You fucking jumped the gun. But the only
I'll
thing,
edit it out.
the thing that kept popping into my head that was making me chuckle is obviously, I would imagine Jack's doing it. And then from my point of view, every time there's a scenario, there's just a dad watching their kid do this and they're just like,
Where did I fuck up?
and then
What,
just
eating
walking
carpet?
off. Just like, no matter all these things that these kids were doing, there's
got
just
you.
a dad,
Yeah.
like either like just walking in or like in the corner of the room just watching and being like,
Where did
and
I
then
go
just
wrong?
walking off disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you now, that would be me if any of these were Jack. So, Jack, sorry. Next one. Chewing on my shirt.
I never did that. Yeah, I never did that, but there's a lot of people, even
I
to
did
this
used to.
day. Yeah, I used to maybe bite on end up metal tassel bit.
But I wouldn't
Yeah.
bite on it. They literally just sat in my mouth like that.
Yeah, like, so this one. This is fucking disgusting. And again, if I walked into the bathroom and my kid's doing this, I'm just going to be like, and just slowly back up. What the fuck? So, I used to fish shit out of the toilet with my foot
Come on
and
now.
push it down the plug hole in the sink. And I honestly have no idea why.
I don't know.
That
what
is
to
a
say.
compulsion.
Yeah. Even I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to name any names right now, but one of my nieces had a really bad habit of picking up her own shit and walking with it. A really bad habit. So much so that I was like, they're not stopping at my house until they get out of that habit. Because I just like family group chat, you'd get just a picture going.
Yeah.
It was. Obviously, I don't want to name the name, but it was. I've been, and you just put the kid's name there. So I've been, and then a picture like shit on your wall or something.
Oh,
Just picked it up and put it on
come
the wall. And I'm like, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not dealing with shit on my wall
Like,
for one of my nieces or nephews because it's just not happening. My own kid, I'm going to have to deal with it, you know what I mean? But I know you've got that phase right now. I love you to pieces. You're not stopping at mine until you're out of it.
Can you imagine if like you were downstairs and you heard them upstairs and they were going at the toilet and you don't hear it flush?
Oh yeah.
I mean a really bad habit. I've got 2 months of just every time just picking it up like
So you
just the
yeah. Yeah.
you get water swishing around.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you just hear it dog. And then footsteps coming down, you're going, oh, fuck, I've got to get ready for this.
and then you just see him running towards you with a massive shit in their hand.
I was just like, yeah, they weren't stopping at my house until they were out of that phase.
Oh man, I mean, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jack's over there did the thing where he pissed in his potter and then looked at us and went, ha ha, and swilled his hand in it. I was like, no! Like, fucking, it's the first time he's ever done it. He's never done it since. It was just a random thing he did.
It's like they know, though, that it's something they shouldn't do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Weird.
Next one. I stealthily touched my dick on everything. I don't know if there's any stealthy way to do that.
On everything. Where
And I
are
don't
you
know if
at?
it means
You on the
like,
subway?
I don't know if it means like through cloth or like actual
Like
penile
just
skin.
folding it out a tiny bit and think.
Yeah, like if it's literally just touching your crotch, that's but like your actual fucking
Yeah, there's a difference.
yeah.
There's a chance you might get poorly
Yeah,
doing the
well,
second
I was
one.
gonna say arrested, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, depends how young you are. If you're like 6, if you're
You
like
just get
6
arrested. You're like,
doing
oh, I've got flu now.
it, you're like 6 doing it. Maybe you're not getting arrested, but
Yeah.
depends how young you are.
We had 2 different things in mind, didn't we? Oh fucking, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm poorly
Did you
and
hear
I'm in
that?
prison.
No.
He said, I said, yeah, because if you're actually touching it with your dick, you know, and he went, yeah, there's a chance you'll, and I went to say, get arrested, and he went, get poorly.
Yeah, there's a chance you'll get poorly
Why
if you
would
touch
you
your bare
bring-
knob. The difference between touching cloth and then your bare knob against everything is the difference between getting poorly or not. And then he went, yeah, getting arrested. I'm like, yeah, that as well. That as well.
Oh, man.
You just start sneezing when they smash your head against the bonnet.
Put cuffs on. Oh, I've got a right cold now. Next one. Threw rocks at each other when pretending to play Pokemon. That sounds like the most fucking backwards thing. Like,
You get kids
I
having fun out there. Yeah.
it's just black eyes and bruises and
Depends
cuts.
what size of
How
rocks.
do you get those cuts and bruises playing Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, fucking. Imagine, like, playing with your mate and you're like, oh, we normally play Pokemon. Like, we pretend there's Pokemon and he said, like, oh, I choose you.
Yeah, me too.
Pikachu. And then you see him pick a brick up and he's looking at you like that. I choose.
Yeah. His arm unnaturally winds the whole way back.
Like a baseball fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 foot up at what? You're just like, look at him like, smiling. What's he doing? He lets go at rock, but his hand's here. Both.
Oh, man. Next one. I sacrificed crayons to Jesus. Yeah, that.
Crayons?
Yeah.
How do you sacrifice it?
I don't know.
Eat 'em.
Yeah, I was thinking eat them. Yeah. Again, though, that's another thing where Dad's just watching, being like, and then
It's when you see him
walking out.
smile after, and it's just fucking just multicolored shitty mouth.
he's like, "Yeah, I'm going in for overtime. I'm not fucking putting up with this shit."
That desert island with 10 mils calling out right now.
Next one. I would go outside and wait to be kidnapped. I thought it would be an adventure.
Well, yeah, it would be. It never worked though.
Did anyone else like do anything like that?
What?
Be like, oh, I'm just running away from home.
No, I always fantasized about it.
I threatened to do it once and then got
Did ya?
scared. Like I put loads of like a proper over dramatic kid.
Polka
Went
dot.
and got like a
Bag.
JD bag, filled it with loads of clothes, like a couple of my favourite toys, threw it on my back, went to the living room. My mom's trying to like tell
Your
me like,
dad's
oh, you're being
open door.
stupid. And my dad went, fuck off then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, walk like to top of my road. And then I'm like, shit.
I can't
Like,
eat toys.
I
yeah,
did
like,
that.
now what?
I did that, and I swear my dad just opened the door and he went, all right, see you later. I just opened the door and I walked round block. all the way around. Obviously, you know where my mum's house is. It's all the way around, up to where Jack used to live.
Oh yeah.
Round past shops at top, and I'm like, got to shops at top, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I better go back home.
Yeah. What now?
You're like, oh, I'm hungry. I better go and tell my mum I'm hungry.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those. You're walking, you're steaming, and the more you walk, you're like,
Yeah. Realization.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Hour
23.
about.
I'm not.
Yeah,
very
that's what he said to his when they were living with his
Yeah.
I'm running away from
Yeah.
home.
Not very old at all.
They did a full lap. He came around and went.
But the thing is, I did that like because it were like that said shops. I didn't quite go up to where Jack's house was, but like on the road where Jack's house was, and
Yeah.
then you'd got like job lot and everything there.
Yeah, yeah.
And because
Oh yeah.
because I was like
turn,
because I was like I'm not allowed to cross road. Just one block.
Oh my god.
Like least effective run away.
He's like,
Because I'm that young, I'm like I'm not allowed to cross road. Yeah, someone with me.
oh, everyone used to do that thing where if you got told off, you'd run back to your room and be like,
Yeah. Yeah. There's TikTok videos of it, and they go.
yeah. Or you were like,
try and strangle
or
yourself.
like you'd be like, Jesus, please fucking.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hate my mum and dad.
So yeah, that was my runaway story. I was that young. I weren't even allowed to cross road on my own.
I used to weirdly
I
fantasize.
didn't even
That,
let you out of the house.
I used to weirdly fantasize as a kid, like if I'd been told off, like if I died there and then, like everyone would be at my funeral, being like, "Oh, we miss him," blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Because again, I thought that as a kid, and then it was in the Kevin and Perry Go Large film, that exact scene. I was like, oh my god, I used to do that.
yeah.
And like it is Kevin in a coffin going, yeah, I bet you wish you were nicer to me now. Oh man, oh fuck me, I've got
Remember-
all fucking going on.
A story when I was a kid. Like I said, hilarious. Me and Robert were throwing ball across the road on my road, and this car comes past, and as we're throwing, it's like a tennis ball to each other across the road. As the car comes past, I misthrow it. It just hits the car.
Cool.
Just hits the car as the guy slams his brakes on. Robert just sprints across the road to me. I'm with him. And obviously we're fairly young at this point. So we're just like, shit. And we run up the Gennell to my back garden and go into house foot back door. And this guy comes round and like I said, instead of coming onto front garden and knocking on the door, he goes round onto back garden, knocks
No
onto
way.
back door.
I was gonna say that as a joke.
Yeah, knocks onto the back door, and my mum answers back door. And she's like, "Can I help you?" And he's kicking off like, "Get your husband out here right now! Get your husband out here!" So my mum's like, "Neil."
Yeah.
So bearing in mind, my dad obviously started shrinking now, but my dad was 6'7". He's bigger than tall for door for him, innit? So my mum tells this story all the time. It's like this guy were about 5'6" or something, a pretty
Shut
short
up.
guy,
Yeah.
short guy, a lot of temper. It's like,
Yeah.
get your husband out here now, get your husband out here now. And so she calls my dad, and my dad comes out, and he comes out ducking under the
Man, that's
That's like fucking like Grave Encounters or something like that. Like when the fucking the goal
that
thing.
picture of Ed Kemper as he's coming under the door for him.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
do you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry your son threw the ball at my car.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Your boys dropped this.
That was the thing. That's what my mum says. Like my dad, like ducks under the door for him. Like, you know, my dad is he's a soft guy, but
Yeah.
he was a big guy. So he's like under the door
Was
for
a
him,
big
like-
guy.
And I'm just
I know,
like,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
He's only 6'5" now.
yeah, he's lost a few inches, and he just like, yeah, can I help you? And my mum said the switch in his attitude was like unreal. He's gone from like, get your husband out here now, get him out here, to well, you see, your son, well, one of those two lads has just front ball at car, and it's hit my car, and I just thought I'd let you know. He's like, all right, yeah, I'll deal with it. Okay, bye. So just the switch in his attitude and like the fear when he saw him under the door.
Did he have his missus in car?
I don't know. I was too young to know.
Because I imagine
Only
like,
Evans think he shits himself.
I imagine he got back in car and either if his missus put one who were like, you better fucking say something. He got back in car and one of two things being like, yeah, I fucking told him. Or he were like, you see fucking size of him.
Yeah.
But you're like, mark that house. We're never coming down this road again. Did you fucking see? He had to fucking scramble under fucking door frame.
It'd be even funny if he came up to door frame were like that, and then just had a head shape there, and he were like, "Whose door am I coming up to here?"
But my mum said it was just the audacity of him going on to back garden and knocking on front door. That's aggressive.
Crazy, that, yeah.
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Get him out of here now," and she's just like, "Turn, Neil."
To yes.
Get him out of here now. I'm fucking telling you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're balling my car. I'll be on my way.
You fucking kids are
running back down channel.
instant tear.
Yeah, fuck me.
Oh, I'd share that one.
Yeah.
I'd love to just be that big, so just this was that kind of power play, something like that. I get this really horrible, envious jealousy from that kind of story.
As well, do you know, like, tall people like your dad will inevitably be in fucking so much less fight simply because his height is such a diffuser of anyone causing shit there.
But sometimes you go
said
for
that.
the big guy.
I was about to say
there
that.
are
You said
people
that.
that pick out the bigger guys as a challenge, but like
My dad says a few stories when he were younger of a fight had kick off amongst his friends, and he's there and he's
he
like,
just catches a stray one for
but that's the thing. It's
it comes from fucking crowd down at fucking.
you'd be the target. My
normal
dad
level.
says obviously it'd be a deterrent up to a certain level, but once the fight actually kicked off, you would be the primary target because it's like if I can take the big one out, rest of them will fucking shit themselves.
Yeah, just fists going.
Yeah. So my dad's like, obviously it's a deterrent up to a certain level, but then when the fight is inevitably gonna happen, he's the one that they're targeting.
Yeah,
just like it's like the crowd of heads and then your dad. And then a random fist comes out. It's like, oh, the fuck with that?
proper like slapstick, like.
Yeah, but same happened to you on a night out outside Crystal. A fight kicked off, you got a straight one to back
did,
and you were just gone.
Yeah, I was there that night.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I was just getting someone in a taxi and just got smacked it back at
Makes me think of like Sandman in Spider-Man 3 where it's like, oh.
Fucking livid me. Although that story's just hilarious because, like I said, I got out at taxi other side. The worst thing about that story.
No, hang on. Do you know what's fucking funny as well? Now, you literally just triggered a fucking memory. Like a memory from my deep depths of my brain. We were walking back from playing football. I don't know if we'd been playing at Hartley Brook or whatever. I think we'd only been in Firth Park a year or two, school. And Robert, oh no, we just finished playing on Concord. We fucking, you know who and all that lot. Mr. fucking Crybaby, I'm taking my net home.
Yeah.
And he was throwing ball either side at road. You were on
Can
my
I
side.
guess the initials of this person?
Yeah.
Is it JW?
No.
Oh.
No.
Is it?
AB.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So throwing ball back and forth. And it were initially you two. And then every now and then he'd throw it to me as well. And as he threw it to me this one time, a copper goes down. And ball clears the cop car by far. Don't even go nowhere near the cop car. Cop car slams anchors on, reverses, and looks at me and goes, "Carry on, mate. You're getting put in back of this car." And I said, "What?" And he said, "You heard, throw it ball while cars are going past." And I went, I didn't throw up ball. And Robert went, "Yeah, you did." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he was like, well, he said something else, and I was like, "I didn't throw the fucking ball." And he went, "Swear at me again, mate. You're getting put in car." And I was like, "Oh my God, what? I didn't do nothing."
Yeah, there's
and I
no
got so
justice.
angry, and I looked at Robert over the corner and went, "You fucking got me in trouble." And he went, "Right." Copper got out of cox. He thought I was talking to him. And he's like, "Come here now." I was talking to him. I was talking to him. Robert's in background going,
What a bastard.
and then after Copper spoke to me, he got back in car and he drove off. And I'm like, "You're a fucking prick." And he was laughing his head off.
Oh, were you then? 23.
But yeah,
got me in trouble.
Similar sort of thing.
How old were you? I'm always curious about
Like
how old.
Concord, I think year 9, year 10 probably.
13, 14.
Yeah, probably something like that.
That
14, 15.
one with me, I was probably younger than that. You're probably talking more like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
But
But yeah.
yeah, that was Just thought I'd
Funny.
share that one because
No,
that's a
funny.
good story.
No,
it's
it's
one,
good.
it's one my
They're both
mum
good.
tells very often when she has a bit to drink and she's just telling loads of childhood stories.
That's-
It's one of her favourite ones to
that's-
go to.
Not to like make you feel uncomfortable, mate, but she's getting like turned on by that's her man.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
yeah.
That is her man.
Yeah.
Probably.
I would be.
Good job he did. I said,
just
good
turned
job he
into
had
a
a
big-
vasectomy. I
Tell me
maybe
goes
number
up-
6 would have
Tell
been
me
there.
because all fantasises about being in your dad's
Yeah.
arms.
I take one look at Neil and he just turns into a pineapple.
You're gonna have
He's
to
in
name this
bed.
episode like fucking fruit or something because
He's
you
in
keep
bed.
referring back to fruit, man.
He's in
Yeah,
bed wrapped with quilt round him,
Yeah.
but in his dreams it's your dad's
Yeah,
arms
just
wrapped
arms
around him.
like that, yeah. And he passes me a tennis ball and I just take it off him very softly.
Yeah, I've got
And then it turns into an orange.
Just
Go on.
like,
I've got 4 left on this thread. So I'd pick up wads of chewing gum off the neighbour's lawn and chew them.
oh, that's
Ew.
disgusting.
That is grim.
That's-
Again, if that's my kid, I'm looking at a house window because I don't
Still
want
letting him do it.
I'm throwing a tennis ball at him.
I don't want to address what I'm seeing because then it's real. Do
Just pinching yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Denial is the easiest route at that point because yeah. Fuck, I'm not dealing with
Just slowly lift it newspaper back over your face.
He'd come back that evening, locks on door have changed because
He's only 4.
Yeah.
Bless him.
he's not got an house
It's a
key.
mouthful of chewing gum.
Yeah, he's not even got an house key. You've changed locks.
Yeah, like your partner lets him in. What you doing? We
Gotta get
spoke
it-
about this.
Got to get him changed again.
Strong Joe.
Next one, mate. This one is the epitome of dad shaking his head. The pinnacle. I used to pee in the basement corner and sometimes poo. Like, I am not addressing that.
I mean, you kind of are, because otherwise you're going to keep getting fucking shit and piss on your walls.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I'll
thing.
let my partner deal with it, and it can be the phantom shitter and phantom pisser. I am not addressing that situation because what the fuck?
Any basements / cellars in UK, they're just like little dungeon things, aren't they?
Yeah,
where
there's
you
no
just,
windows.
yeah, where you just have shit. But same basement, it's another room in America.
Sounds like American.
Yeah.
Like an Americanism.
So I instantly thought of someone pissing and shitting in our version of a cellar. But then they've got it could be like a little games room or something like that. So there's just a puddle of piss where you crap cherry in the middle of it.
like the Home Alone basement thing with the fireplace. Like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, that.
Do you know what I'm about?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Imagine them basements are already scary enough.
Yeah.
So then in the middle at night, you're like, fuck, I've got to go and power's tripped or something. I've got to go in the basement and power.
You
And
just-
then as you like fucking switching it on, you just turn around, your kid's in the corner,
yeah.
just shitting and pissing.
Or you just slip
I'm
off
literally
poo
just,
on way in.
I'm just going back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not.
And then close its cellar door and then wedge in a chair. Yeah.
And imagine being a kid as well. You're down there mid shit and you hear as he's
Yeah.
pulling chair to like fucking.
Cat food on a thin plate under gap door.
You can act like an animal. I'll treat you like
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's one too many shits.
Yeah.
You're fucking staying
But
down
you half slide it under and it just gets snatched at you. It goes from the other end. Oh, what the fuck?
2 more. I would just sit on the ground and eat grass. I would just pull handfuls out and eat it. Again, fucking like a fucking.
I had a
cow.
really bad habit for pulling grass out of ground.
Yeah,
I never ate it though.
Yeah, I used to just sit there ripping it out.
Yeah.
I used to like grab handfuls of privet and pull out like leaves. and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that would go.
Yeah.
And then it used to stink and stain my hands green
Yeah.
as well. And then I get angry that I did it.
Yeah, it gets sticky as well
Yeah.
sometimes.
I'd do it and I'm like, haha, oh, why did I do that?
What were them things where you used to like a big it's gonna look rude this, but you grab it and you go like that.
Mhm.
And then loads of like petals fall off. Like that.
The white one.
You know about dandelion?
No,
Oh.
dandelion's just at the top,
Dandelion.
isn't it?
The
Dandelion's just
legs.
at the top, innit? What you blow.
You blow it, dude.
And
You know about the ones
fucking go like
you know
that.
about the ones you could throw onto people's clothes and they'd stick onto
They're
clothes?
sticky
Sticky
buds, aren't
buds,
they?
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
you're
don't
about.
think it was them. No.
You used to do that with nettles.
Yeah.
Ah!
Leave a comment down below about what the fuck I'm on about. Thank you. You're all right.
I just cracked myself up there. Ah!
You with all these like nice childhood stories are like, I used to fucking hurt me so big time back in there. No, I can't remember what they
There
were
was
now.
a kid who lived on my street, yeah. Obviously, you're never met any lads I used to play football with on my street. This weird kid called Tom. Not to be nasty, I don't know if he had learning difficulties or like whatever, but it was just, I don't think he did, but he was definitely weird, right? And at the bottom of our road, there used to be a thorn bush. You know where field were at my bottom of my mum and dad's road? There was a thorn bush on this side of the fence. And he just went, jump in it. And I was like, no. And he went, all right. And then he ran and jumped in it. And he couldn't get out. And he were begging me to help him out. And I was like, no. Because then you're going to pull me in. And I left him. I walked away. I carried on playing football and I walked away.
Legend
and
has it.
he fucking,
He's
I
still there
remember
to
I
this
saw him a
day.
couple of days and he was a rape mess.
Do you mean?
Like,
What, just scratched up?
he's fucking, yeah, right bad.
Right.
And he were like angry.
I did that about 3 months ago.
What, ran through a privet?
Jumped into a
Thorn bush.
thorn bush on way home from a good night. Louis turns and goes to me, I'll give you 50 quid to jump in that.
Men really
And
are children, aren't they?
I'm bearing in mind it's me, Louis, Izzy, and Emily there.
Your pregnant wife watching you do that and going, that's the father of my child.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'll give you 50 quid to jump in that. And I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah. I'm like, go on then.
You
Anyway, but you've got to like
Commit.
full on
Yeah.
leap into it. And similar to what you've just said there, I've like run, I've turned my back to it and just like starfished.
Yeah, that's what he
into it.
did. That's what he did.
Starfished into it. And then it's like, obviously I'm a big guy, so it's a massive fucking, like, do you know cartoons, human shape, and I'm just there like, I've completely ruined this bush. And I couldn't get out on my own. Like, it's just Louis having to help me out. And then afterwards, yeah, he just took me 50 quid. I'm like, lovely.
Well done.
I mean, you never grow up. I mean,
I wish I had mates who just walked up to me and go, jump in that for 50 quid. I'll do it twice for 100.
yeah, it was just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was covered in loads of little scratches. We're coming back from hockey, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Sheffield Steelers, and we're walking back to the car, so it was on in round industrial estate there's loads of privets and bushes, and like I said, one of them was a thorn bush, but like not a thorn, but the nettle bush.
Yeah.
So more of the
Prickly.
Prickly, yeah. So I was like, yeah, go on then. dove in 50 quid.
Just beware of him.
Come
Like,
on, I was like, I'm so fucking itchy. I'm just like, I mean, it was worth it, and I'd do it again.
just beware of him like upping the ante from now on. Next time you're walking home and you're next to a canal and he's like, Kieran, I'll give you 50 quid to jump in.
I can just imagine you doing it before he finishes the sentence.
Yeah, before he
I'll
just,
give
you
you
just
50 quid.
splash.
But the thing is, like, I saw it in Izzy's face. It's like fuck, he's gonna do it. Like, you know, as soon as he said, "I'll give you 50 quid to do it," and just looking at Izzy, and she's just like,
Yeah.
The
I
instant,
mean, I would as well.
It's
to be
just
honest.
paid for your night, though.
yeah, of course it does. I was like, yeah, 50 quid, well made.
Yeah.
So this person on this last one's put 3 different ones. So
Oh, 8 pints deep there as well, because we had the double. You know, they've got the double pint.
Oh, yeah.
So we had like double pint at the beginning, and we got there like half an hour early. So beginning before we got in, then took another one, and then one at each interval.
Yeah.
So I'm like 8 pints deep in space of 2 hours. So I'm just like, yeah, let's fucking go.
God, they probably cost about 50 quid, them 3
Yeah, I
pints.
know.
It's like
three double.
£14 for a double pint.
Jesus.
So
Near enough,
Yeah,
40 odd
but, yeah.
quid, yeah. 43 quid.
so this person's put, I used to eat paper, eat dog food, and eat cat food.
As a meal.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've done all 3 of those, but once again, most of them does.
You've had dog food and
Dog food and cat food, yeah.
That's grim, bro.
I don't know if I have eaten dog. I ain't eaten dog food. I've eaten the dry,
Biscuit.
like, you know, like it's in the shape of a little dry bone or
Mm.
something like that. I've snapped off one of them before and ate that.
Yeah, I've done them all.
And then I ate the other half.
Did you really?
No, I ate it.
All
food,
of it?
Dog food's better than cat food.
I might
Cat
do,
food's
yeah.
terrible.
Dog food's better than
Wait, you
cat
ate
food.
like meat and jelly dog food?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's so grim,
on a
bro.
day.
On a day, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get
just
out of that
right
day?
hungry one day.
Yeah. Because there were a few people in the room, it was like a tenner per person. Similar to jumping into
Jesus
jacuzzi.
Christ, bro! I need to make friends with these people because I do all this stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know if that means you have right good friends or they just don't like you.
Very good friends.
very good friends.
Very good friends. Because they're not making you; they're offering.
Yeah, but it's like incentivizing to do shit that's either disgusting or makes a twat out of you.
Bro, give me them friends.
Oh, fair-
I'd
fair
trade you
enough.
out too.
Fair enough. All right. Fair enough.
Don't worry, Tommy. I'll dare you to
Yeah,
do something with a bit of cash incentive.
Yeah, with some cash. Yeah, please,
I
yeah,
will,
yeah.
but I'll pay
I'll
you.
do it. I'll do it on camera.
I will, but I'll pay you an installment.
Oh, we'll
I'm
bring
just
in
All right,
Felix
no
in.
worries, bro. You got it.
Pedigree and Felix in, and you can decide which one's best.
Yeah, I'd probably like them both.
kidding. Yeah, that's grim.
Cat food is terrible.
That is grim.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's everything I've got.
All right.
I know I said I wanted to talk about something off Netflix, but I can't be asked. I'll probably go on too long. I know we've already been recording a while.
Yeah,
I
no
need to
worries.
try and get a couple more hours, to be fair.
Oh,
But yeah.
sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But
And I need
yes.
to pick up the wife from work.
That was a funny episode. That was a lot of laughing.
Yeah, that was good. That yeah. Just always get the ball rolling again, don't we? It doesn't take long for the
Stories to come
river
out.
to flow.
chemistry.
That's it.
But yes, thank
Bye.
you for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Episode 52. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you reckon we should actually push this episode a little bit?
Sure,
It
why
was- It
not?
was a good one.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Can
if
do.
you're seeing this, at this point, if you're seeing this, you've watched the full episode and you get a honorary badge.
What kind of badge? Because the last podcast did gold stars, didn't they? What would be on this badge? Would it be? It'd be an
The Felix symbol and pedigree symbol.
yeah, there you go.
Or
I
a
am
bit-
an I
or a
am
bit of
Tommy.
fruit. Or a bit of fruit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, you
cat
get
fruit.
this episode. You get a watermelon badge.
Yeah, used by me.
Ain't watermelon like assigned with swingers? Oh no, it's pineapple. isn't it?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
You get a pineapple.
Yes, used by me. Bye, everyone.
Bye.